Back on top, that's Catherine Spicer and Aaron Wilson, as they are once again champs at this year's Solo National Table Tennis Championships. The two top players in the land underlined their superiority with identical 4-1 victories in the finals, as Ruskin Mark explains.
A good crowd was on hand to witness the finals, and they weren't disappointed with Spicer versus Edwards again. Spicer relishes the occasion and the extra eye on her as she settled in quite nicely after a slow start and started to take control of the clash. But Edwards is a perennial champion with awesome pedigree and was not to be taken lightly. She was fighting tooth and nail to stay in this one and knotted it up at 10 apiece. But Spicer would run off the next 2 points to take the first set at 12-10. She would step on the gas in the second and prevail in that one, 11-6 for a 2-0 lead. Edwards, though, would take the third to make things interesting. She prevailed 12-10 to stay alive and cut it to 2-1. But Spicer again found ways to cash in on a series of unforced errors from Edwards. She took the fourth 11-9 for a 3-1 lead. Then she would make sure with an even more ruthless display in the fifth, taking that one 11-4 for the 4-1 victory and the retention of a solo singles title. She also retains the #1 ranking. The men's title match was similar in pattern, with the underdog Darren Douglas of Queen's Park hoping to pull the upset on Aaron Wilson, the top dog in local tennis. Douglas took the first set 11-9 to silence the crowd. But Wilson of Carenage Blasters would go to work and took the second. He claimed the third at 9 and the fourth at 10. Douglas was fighting for his life now, trying to stay in the contest. And he had his moments, but needed Wilson to slip up or lose focus. That was never going to happen, as the talented youngster looks on a mission to sweep aside all before him, and Douglas was standing in his way. He would take the fifth 11-9 to complete a 4-1 victory similar to Spicer, and deservedly lifted the solo national title out in Tacarigua. Ruskin Mark, TDT Sports.